Okay, we're back. So, let's continue with our Dread King campaign. Dread King's Legions? I've been struggling to find a way to which way to go about saying it. I've been saying Dread King's Legions. But anyway, last time we defeated Camry, we got rid of Cetra, the not so imperishable. We got rid of the Dune Kingdoms, and we got rid of Numas. And we were looking to either go towards the Desolation of Nagash, the Marshes of Madness, to get, or the Marshes of Madness to get the Eye of Nagash. Hand of Nagash, not the Eye of Nagash. Which is a hero we get for finishing a mission. And there was also a slight issue of some Araby units down to the south, which had taken a settlement from us. The Aswad Sithans were fighting against us because we had defeated the Tomb Kings, Numas, which they're friendly with. There we go. You're making me worried, game. We were poised to go up here. We have to go up to Wargheim here with the Marshes of Madness.
Absurd.
This is the settlement they took from us. I think this is a lot of Jaguar champions and mounted cavalry archers. I would like some more, something a bit better to deal with them. Cavalry would be nice. I think maybe there was a small update in the meantime. Shaky Rivers was threatening updates while I was doing the playthrough again. Where is it? Go. I'll just read it and see what was there. I don't think there was that many updates actually. Albion had a new campaign battle banner. Credit to Ballint. But for Dread King's Legions, I remember there was upgrade the Dread King's ancient burial mound buildings to the Dread King upgrades. You can still recruit Fellbats, Hex Race, Direwolves, and Criticals. Okay, so it seems like when you built up the burial mound building, or ancient burial mound building, you couldn't recruit the vampire counts units anymore, which we hadn't actually seen that, so that's good to know. I've fixed a bug where unlocking the Dread King Dragon Mount, it would change into a vampire count on a dragon mount, and also cost upkeep. You'll now get the Dread King on a dragon and pay no upkeep. That's nice to know. Anything else? No, not really. That's about it. Okay. Going. Fine. Good. Pardon me, we're just doing some amnesia and I'm still calming down a little bit from it. Let's see. The Black Period of Nagash. I would like to get this, but it's not that useful in recruiting units, and we don't have enough money. Get over there. There we go. Ancient Burial Mound. This is the building it was talking about. We can get these. We get archers all the way up there eventually. Don't I have one built over here? I do. We get some dire wolves. That'd be pretty useful against their cavalry archers, wouldn't they? Though, I think they, are they Bedouin scouts? Bedouin archers? They have the Warcry ability or something, which lowers leadership by 5. So, they're, They won't make them flee, but they'll make them a little bit weaker, and direwolves are already kind of weak. However, they're pretty fast. How many of these can we get? 4. Actually, along with 4 fellbats, that might not be too bad. How many slots do I have here? 6. I'd have to force march you up there. Let's turn. Oh, we can actually get some more of these. Well, I'll get those. Move up here. We'll get rid of you, and you. And we'll recruit these units. Where do we get the archers from? Oh, we recruit them from the, there? Yeah, we do. Oh, okay. So as you upgrade the period of Nagash, it gives you more unit capacity for the Dread Legion units. That's neat. I didn't realize that. So you don't just get it from building the recruitment building. Okay, okay. Right. So if I recruit those up there, and then we move that army down here to deal with you. Not at war with anyone else, am I? No, you're just sitting around over there. Actually, we are at war with some factions. Ogma, Jagged Horn, Ashwood, Sith, and Skullcrag. Since when were we at war with Skullcrag? Apparently they're there. Who's Skullcrag headed by? Now, Shifty. Okay. It's time. What's here? Fimir or trolls? I don't want to get rid of them anyway. Chaos Corruption is a problem. And it will give us a stepping point to go into the marshes. Okay. I was just thinking about it, sorry. Let's go up here. Trolls! Okay, that's good. We won't have to go to war against another faction. That is quite a lot of trolls. If we go... You're still kind of injured from the last battle. Because we were fighting some trolls in our territory. Do that. We go. Okay. Actually, one would think Chaos Corruption would be a problem for the Undead. I think the Chaos Corruption is sort of... I think it manipulates a lot of stuff. Regardless of whether it's living or not. It's quite hazardous. It'd probably be things like aggressive plants and just the ground being nasty, and like soul winds which burn things and things like stuff like that. Not just like cracked lava-y ground as we see here. I always remember the Chaos Waste areas in Age of Reckoning, the Warhammer Online thing, and those were all very blue. They weren't all sort of lava-y lands. I'm not actually suffering attrition by going here. I don't think the Chaos Corruption is high enough. Okay. Go on, let's quick save and we'll fight this battle. Get rid of these trolls. Last time also we got the ability for the Dread King to summon units of Ushabti, which is pretty nice, or at least one unit of Ushabti, and can't forget, he got his sword, which allows him to summon a unit of Black Grail Knights, which have anti-large, so that's quite nice. Okay, you can spread out there. I would like some more halberds and all. Yeah. You can fit in the middle there. You can go there. Go there. Do this. There's some mummies. You can go there. Oh yeah, we're missing a unit of cavalry, chariots, aren't we? Because they got killed. Oh well. Dread King, we're gonna have to be a bit careful with you. The trolls do pack a wallop. And you're a dueler, kind of. You're pretty good in a battle, but a troll is a bit much for our lord. It just hurt. Okay. We've gone beyond the desert. Grail Knights. Yeah, well, they're, where's the ability? Here it is. Black Grail Knights. So the resurrected corpses of Grail Knights of Bretonnia. They're pretty powerful. And pretty evil. They've got, like, perfect vigor. There we go. Fill it full of arrows. Yeah. Summon some zombies. Do they have any bone throwers? No, they don't. Good. We saw some of those last time. Trolls with bones. Oh, man. Just chuck them and they demolish units. It's very impressive. Can't really charge into the flank of these. They're trolls. They're rather tough. I can't overcast that? Cast that there. Drop your morale. Charge into the rear. Yeah, charge those Chaos Stone Trolls. Good. They're all fleeing. Keep chasing them down. I wish I had Flaming Sword of Ruin. That would help so much. No, my zombies. It just kicks a mummy. Get out of here. You can come over here and charge into the rear of them. Position yourselves over here. I want you to chase them. I want you to chase them. You're chasing them over there. That's good. They're broken. They're terrified. Keep charging. You just kill a bunch of your numbers. One day we'll get Merc Ogres. It would be neat to have, like, some Ogres available for any faction. If possible. It'd be like the, Dogs of War, I suppose. Grail Knights plus some others were in the lore who killed resurrected Dread King, and some undead chose to serve chaos. I mean, I know Isabella von Carstein ended up sort of unwittingly following chaos, I think. Something to do with Nurgle, I think. Which, I mean, I suppose a vampire is a bit more about them than a normal undead. It's still a kind of weird, because the undead are generally described as lacking a soul, which is kind of what chaos is all about. So, chaos sort of sees the undead as just being annoying pests, which they can't, which are really stubborn to get rid of, because you can't torture a zombie. You can't manipulate them. Why does it keep going black? Gray. Yeah, whatever. There we go. Why is that taking time to load in? Odd. Yeah, occupied settlement. So, probably won't hold on to it. I don't think I'll build it up. You can get immortality and death. Hey, look, we can get that at level 5 or earlier even. The Lich has discarded their life to achieve an existence as an immortal undead. Existence there. It should be E-N-C-E, not A-N-C-E. As long as their will remains unbroken, they are almost impossible to destroy permanently. I'll take that. I think all the Tomb King's lords are immortal anyway, so are they? Actually, no. Because you get the get these guys who are immortal. Might be nice if we had different options here. Let's just leave that. You can get elixir of immortality. I don't want you dying. You can get Dark Lord of Nagash level 2, which allows you to get more diplomatic relations with Tomb Kings, and also Overcast Gaze and Nagash. You love me some lead belchers with a grape shot. They were going to be fun to use, lead belchers. Just monstrous infantry with a cannon. Wheeze. The day of awakening. It's just the undead in this. It's just Nagash is coming back. And it leaves that slot open. Also, I could get... Oh no, I can't get Tomb Prince. Oh, do we need to... Okay, we'll spend 1,000 to get the Patronage of Wakaf. And enter. Chaos hates undead generally because they can't claim their souls. Yeah. Yes, dead was... Nurgle's case, the undead are more like corpses controlled by demonic plague rather than actual undead born of necromancy. Yeah, that's how I always saw it. Like... Soderbergh declares war on me. What is this? Petulant. That Nurgle doesn't really have zombies. It's just sort of affected people. They're still alive. Because of Nurgle powers. Reinforce the building. Don't want to have to pay for the repairs. Only death awaits. You can get... What would I want you to have? +8 bonus versus large. That's not really going to help you much, is it? I mean... 8 bonus versus... Oh, for the hero's army. Oh, that's not just for him. Okay. Wait. Valerian Shield's got... Oh, no. Okay, it's hero's army because he's a separate unit. So the hero is embedded in this army. But because Gunther is a Lich Priest currently, when he swaps into his ghost form, he's going to be a separate unit. So it's sort of like applying the buff before he turns into the ghost. Then when he turns into the ghost, he counts as a separate unit, and then the buff applies to him. Is how I'm going to guess that works. So it's not for every unit in the army, otherwise it would be really good. It's just for him. It still seems like +8 doesn't really seem that useful. Considering I'm guessing he's going to have the animations of like a Banshee or something. And Wraith. It's going to be like +8 bonus versus large against one unit every now and then. I think bonus versus infantry would be better. You get the area of effect. You get Vengeful Haunting. I don't know. I'm not certain on this. I'm not like I'm master of the mechanics of the game. That's just me reasoning it out in my head. Again, we'll go up here. We'll get these dire wolves. And some fellbats. Gonna have to watch out for Sudenburg, aren't I? I can't build walls here? Oh no, we don't need to. There's the garrisons in this building. Actually, do we have a full garrison there? No. Black Tower of Ark can get some more garrison, but we can't build walls. Okay. Build that there. Get the Sanctuary of Khemri. We're just gonna leave that. We're gonna get attrition when we start going into the swamps. Yay. Recruit that. I'm not going to upgrade that because I want some money left over to recruit the prince. Get first dynasty plans and end turn. Skaven the best chaos. I am inclined to agree. I do like the Skaven a lot. Best undead is the zombie pirates. They're fun. You like cannons and just an army of guns.
Look upon my eternal form. Know that you broke out with great power.
300 for military access. No. I'm sorry. But I don't think so. I haven't even actually played a campaign in my streams as the Skaven. There is 2 factions of Skaven which was released as mods. Clan, I think, Vulcan and Clan Ferric or something like that. Have to have a look at them sometime. We did play as Clan Pessimist briefly when an update came out, but that doesn't really count. Gonna have to take a turn of attrition, and that sucks. Go over here. Counter the Strigos Empire. Where? Where?
Darkness come.
Oh, you're there. We have to own Morgheim, don't we? We do. So, I'm sorry, Strigos Empire, but we're gonna have to beat you into the swamp. Poor lads, they always get picked on. This series is basically summed up by ancient wheezing. Right, I wanted that. +4 leadership. You don't even have a bonus. Cunning. Poison attack. I'm gonna get the confident one. Okay. What do you get? A Dread Centurion. Skeletal Steed, Barded Skeletal Steed, Dread Legion Chariot. Supernatural Horror. Of course, Terror. Graveguard, Immortal, of course. We are Legion. Ooh, gets us more Dread Legion units. Pretty neat. Not the, Bowman, though. Hello! Welcome, welcome. Is a mage or a warg type? Or warg? The Dread Centurion, I believe, is pretty much like a prince. Tomb King Prince. What we're looking at the moment, I think. Eternal March, more campaign movement, and casualty replenishment rate. Nice. Blessing of Nagash, -2 wound recovery time, and regeneration. That's not too bad. Though... Does he get... Oh no, he doesn't get, embalmed. Wait, how does embalmed work again? Tomb King's units have... They have a thing... Embalmed in elixir, yeah. Okay, that gives hit points and gives some fire resistance. I was thinking it... lowered their, It gave them lower fire weakness. Lowered their resistance to fire, but, it would actually help a bit if he had that, but he doesn't. It's a moot point. Flame Master, Conqueror, Honor or Death. Plus 11% damage resistance, +8 leadership constant on self if in melee. That's quite nice. And Heroic Killing Blow. That won't replace that. Okay. And otherwise, yeah, pretty much the same. What are they equipped with? They have a magical sword. Or maybe a spear or a halberd? They have anti-large. Bonus versus large is 28. Oh, and he has Guardian as well. Curse of Jaff. Oh, okay. Yep, that's the curse ability which the princes have. So it is pretty much a prince with just a few things different. Which is fine. Princes are good heroes. Foolish mortal. Get rid of you. You can move into there. Looks like he's equipped with a massive axe. Okay. Bunch up a little bit more. Actually, if I could just do that. We're gonna have to get over that river sometime. I don't like taking the attrition, but if we just get it over and done with. Spray the pools of despair. And enter. What's his passive? It's tree. Oh, sorry, did I miss something? We'll have a look again at the Centurion. What was it in particular which you wanted to check? How much armor can he stack? Guess he can get maybe 15 more points of armor? He has 100 armor. Gets, yeah, plus 15 from thick-skinned. And another 15 from full plate armor, so he can get 130 armor. Plus 12 melee defense, so that would be 48. Extra hit points. Plus 20% weapon strength. 12. Plus another 10% weapon strength from Conqueror. Supernatural horror, it causes terror. Our Legion gives me unit capacity for units unique to the faction. Eternal March, campaign movement range, and casualty replenishment rate. And Blessing of Nagash, which... Down here he's got Guardian and Curse of Jaff, which is the same thing the princes have. When his hit points get lower than 50%, he can debuff units around him with minus 24 melee attack and cause them to rampage. Courage, Undead, and everything else. 15% missile resistance with an extra 10% there. Skeletal Chariot. I haven't seen one of these yet. Dread Legion Chariots. Going to guess it's just the usual chariot for the Tomb Kings. Honor or Death. This ability, which is unique to him. Or, I don't know which other units would have this. Maybe the Blood Knights? Which is quite nice. While he's in melee, constant plus 11% damage resistance, plus 8 leadership. Nice. Any armor item? Do you mean items I can equip with him? Not at the moment. So we would have multiple items we could equip him with armor from here. So Armor of Dawn could give him an extra 12. Scorpion armor could give him plus 15. Minus 10% physical resistance. We could put a more ward save on him. Like, what would that be? 21 ward save, along with any other items I give him with ward save on top of that. So all of these are, as far as I know, the usual Tomb Kings items. So I don't think there's anything unique in here for the Great King's Legions, which we can craft. Not that there's anything wrong with these. Some of these are really good. It's just the debuffs they can give. Embraces of the Sun. So on. Anyway, you need the items for them. Trade resources for them. Okay, you can move down here. Oh, hello. Snide has come to attack Numas. What have you got? Pump wagons, forest goblins. Whatever. We'll deal with you afterwards, little goblin. Let's go up here. Hey, attrition. That only is immune to sandstorm attrition. Whatever. I can recruit enough. But we're gonna have to make do with what we've got. Sure, I could do with another Hex Wraith unit. We'll get that.
Look upon my eternal form.
Hey, Queek.
Know that
You want? Non-aggression pact. Sure. I've got a problem with greenskins, Queek. Could you do something about it? Tomb King's magic items are made out of spleens. Not just that, mummified, all shriveled up spleens. First I was going to be the one to eat that mummy.
How can I make you comfortable? I forget mortal pleasures.
Yeah, and lots of it. Ready to fight with the Darby lads? Hey, trade items? Sure. Arabia's Prospectus. Signing up with the Legions of Nagash. How about that? Great King's Legions. Monument to Geheb. Because we've got more infantry. Could move up here. Toxodon. That's a Skaven army, it's just clan rats. Ah, this is servants of Fimir need. What's their garrison made up of? Boglars, Fimir shells, Mistmore, Bim. Oh, jeez, that attrition. Yep. We're going to get rid of these Fimir. It'll mean that we won't have to worry about attrition here for a bit. Because it's causing attrition because they're a chaos faction. I think the swamps naturally cause vampiric corruption. Because of Morgheim, which is technically the old... which is, I think, the old capital of the Strigos Empire. So getting rid of the Fimir will make that a bit more palatable to our armies. Okay, doesn't really look like a swamp to me, but there's water there. Yeah, attrition wasn't as bad as I thought it was. It's just one turn. It's still annoying. All my units are damaged. Go there. Go there. Go there. Oh, and even though we can resurrect undead, I'm pretty sure you can't resurrect units which were lost in campaign, on the campaign map. You have to wait for the end of the campaign turn. It's like there's an invisible, like, heal cap. I don't think I can heal past what they start the battle with. Let's summon our Black Grail Knights. And we'll summon these Ushabti. Look at the Black Grail Knights again. They look pretty nifty. We're going to need them against the Fimir. Fimir are a lot of large units. Skellies move up to here. Move to there. You move to there, even though you won't get there in time. Let's have a look at what we're dealing with. I think this is the Mistmore? Yeah. These are really big for me, huh? Heavily armored. We have these. Ben Beasts, which are constructs, which have regeneration. They're also more strong when there's more winter magic. They're also weak to fire because they're made up of, like, peat, I suppose. These are just these are Fimgard. They have Guardian and From the Mists, which you have. Or Boglars. Just little goblins. Wait, hang on. Oh, this is their lord. Is this their lord? This is their lord. Okay. Fim shells, which are actually... Oh, they're actually large now. Are they always large? When I played as the Fimir, I thought they were like normal sized units then. Anyway, a unit of 60. I don't think they're as effective as Fimir, but they are... as a larger Fimir, but they are pretty powerful. Just have low leadership and not very good armor. River trolls. Yay. Stinky. Guard. Norscan ice trolls. Or boglars. And Fim shells. Attack those boglars. You may as well knock their numbers down a bit. Whoop. Okay, charge in the rear of them. The Fim Guard are anti-large. 27 bonus versus large. Goblins rule! Oh, the river trolls are fleeing already. Yeah, good. They got rid of those Fim Guard pretty quickly. Charge down the Boglars. And those shills. You can attack those fen beasts. They're actually unbreakable, I believe, because they're constructs. There we go. And charge these guys. I do like their redesigned shields, or recolored shields, using the what's it called? The Green Knights one. Looks neat. There's the red patterning on it. The Green Knight's armor and all that just looks fantastic anyway. Charge down the Fimir. Poke them. There we go. No, we don't need to keep fighting because this is a settlement battle. Ah. Yeah, went pretty well. 118 loss. I don't know how a Boglar became the leader of the Fimir there. Clearly didn't do them any good. Okay. Ken was this? Why it's like that? I haven't changed anything in my mod list since yesterday. Occupy it. Go. Oh, you're still suffering attrition? When in swamplands. Okay. I'll just move into that stance. What do I want? Public order. Fairholm, you can get magical reserves. Dread King, you can get Dread Aura. This is what I was going for. The Dread King's name was derived from a powerful aura that surrounded him at all times. Only the mightiest of beings could face him without physically shaking or panicking. Most would be frozen in fear or outright flee. So it gives him +7 leadership, +9 armor for all melee unit infantries in his army. Melee infantry units in his army. +9 melee defense for all melee infantry units in his army. +5 melee defense for Tomb Guard units in his army. +5% weapon strength for Ushabti and Ushabti great bows in his army. And it also gives him the ability Dread Aura, which is a constant aura in 10 meters around him. It lowers enemies' leadership by -28. You can see why I was going for that. That's kind of impressive. Let me move you just a little bit closer. If we send him against those goblins, oh boy. Along with Doom and Darkness.
The realm of souls. I move, sire.
Okay. Oh, don't attack up there, Beastmen. Sigh. Don't have wall. Whatever. We'll lose some settlements, but I'm focused on taking Borgheim. I want it.
Salutations. We have an issue, don't we? Perhaps I can resolve it for a cost we can both agree on.
Yeah. I want your settlement. Will you agree with death? Get runic inscriptions. Enter. Quick, you better not take Borgheim. If you do, we're going to come to blows. Okay, what's in your army? Forest goblins, wolf riders, chariot, and 2 pump wagons. There's flappers. Whatever. Oh, you just raised it. Okay. Fine. I mean, it's fine. It's not like the settlements as the Tomb Kings give us that much money in the first place. A lot of archers. I've got gauls. We've got some chub tea. Beastmen hit hard. I don't know whether we'd be able to survive long enough to be able to fight them all off. Actually, it is a crossing battle. We'll see how we go. I would prefer not to lose another settlement. We peppered them with our archers for a lot, but they have their raiders. We have 1 unit of cavalry and some carrions. Okay, spread out across there. You 2 across here. Our Centurion there. Our archers. Let's see. Like this. Do you like that? You can go there. You can go there. Shabti, you can go here. Why not just center? This. There we go. Okay, you can charge out there. Keep you 2 together in case those harpies decide to attack you. We also have this. So if you start to die because of their Beast Lord, we can at least lower their melee attack by a bit. Gonna want to be using these guys, I think, against their raiders for the most part. And we're up against the yellow beastmen. They're all terribly jaundiced. Which is odd, considering we're in the middle of a desert. Harpies don't have coloration, depending on which beast herd they're part of. We are causing it to be overcast, though, because we're spooky undead. Okay. Shoot them. They've got shields. Shoot these ones. They don't have shields. Okay, charging. We're gonna have to do a lot of work with our cavalry. Duel against their beast lord. Oh hey, that gore herd's fled. Nice. Okay, good. They're broken. Attack them. Attack those warhounds. Arrgh. We're not going to be able to kill them all. I need you back over here. You can take flight again. Dive into the back of these guys, just to lower their morale a bit. Hey, archers, I thought I said for you to be on guard mode. Stop marching. Turn around. Charge there. Carrions, take flight again. Go over here. Attack them. Open up the path for my cavalry. There we go. It's a yellow wave. Okay, attack those warhounds again. Shabti, get in there. Attack them. Up behind the protective line. I don't want my Shabti getting caught out there. Get over here. Don't get peppered by arrows from my own guys. Okay, charge them. At least because they keep fleeing whenever I charge them, so. Where my cavalry's going. Attack them. Attack them. Attack them. Attack them. Cause them to rampage to get them to charge into melee. That will help us. Also, it'll just stop them from shooting at us at range. Dealt was their Beast Lord yet. Yeah, look, we get to see the Centurion. He's got a big crested helmet and a massive axe. Are you fleeing? There you are. Oh, you've shattered. Okay, good. Fine. And there we go. Kinda close, but a victory nonetheless. I lost my cavalry. Oh well. They served their purpose. And this is only a garrison. Bosses don't really matter. We're lucky they didn't have anything more substantial in their army, like minotaurs or some chariots or something. That would have been a problem. Also, that our garrisons come with 4 units of archers. It's very nice. And that we're on a crossing. That makes it a lot easier. There we go. Pyrrhic victory. We can't chase them down. 115 kills for our cavalry before they died. Nice. Because their strength is broken, I don't think they're going to be as much of a threat next time. I think they're going to have some penalties. Army. The Beastmen, that is. Yeah, we'll harvest their organs. Always useful to have more bits. Okay. We'll also upgrade to Tower of Bone. Okay, you can get Curse of Years.
To the temple. Legions move.
You to move to there. Go into that stance again. I want you to have a look. What's Morgheim got in it? Okay, no garrison building.
Tremble.
And a Strigoi Ghoul King.
The day of awakening. Bathe in Shyish.
Why is your movement so low? Is there like a river there? I don't think so. There's one there, but I didn't move you that far. The swamp's just that difficult to move through, I suppose. Okay. There we go. Just join up again. I don't care about that settlement. Can we deal with those goblins? I'd say so. Okay, end turn. I could also possibly use, do something which I have never done before, which is get a necrotect. And use them to... I think they can found cities for the Tomb Kings, can't they? Well, they took Numas.
I am a gracious host.
From the,
How can I make you come?
no. 1,200. Should have accepted it. Just declared war on them the next turn. Or to resolve that. More organs. Capable of colonizing ruins at level 3. Yeah. We need to perform an action with a necrotect hero.
You look right in the head.
Okay, go here. Channel? And we're gonna have to suffer more attrition. Move as far as you can. Okay, I'm going to want Sepulture. Soonerbird declared war on me, but they haven't been doing anything about it. That's not a, you know, an indication Soonerbird to do something. Rock Guts Red Fangs. Oh, right. That's the faction which, yeah, there's a one which adds Gorfang Rock Gut, so. Okay, the faction's just renamed after him. We continue our painful slog through the swamps. They're just recruiting zombies.
The realm of souls. Yes, master.
Hello, goblins. How's it going? Could just auto-resolve this. We're only goblins. These hide in open. They hide in forests. Vanguard deploy. Represent physical resistance. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Fly! No, my Felbats. Let's occupy it. There we go. We make the crypts. You can get Blade Master. You can get Invocation of Nehek. You can recruit the Felbats back. Do I want to get the Hex Wraiths? Actually, get the Ushabti. You're probably going to be standing there for 4 turns. Could get one of these lords. However, I kind of like recruiting the unique lord we get for our faction. Just start getting one of these so I can get another army. It's going to mean my research rate is even lower, but yeah. More armies now helps us, because we need to... We kind of need to be defending in quite a number of angles.
Welcome. Behold my
Hello?
greatness.
You want peace? You haven't attacked me. No. Okay. The Strigos armies run away. I mean, that's fine. Take your settlement then. Sorry about this.
We shall reign supreme.
Ah.
To the temple.
I mentioned I hate swamps.
Obey.
It's like, is that within range? Just out of range. Channel, I suppose. You're going to be taking another turn of attrition. Taking that. I think I'll just hold off so that we can get the Vault of Nagash. All the winds of magic that will provide will be nice. Okay. Hey, back. Here they are. Got a bigger garrison now, though. Oh, hey. You came back. Well. Attack Morgheim. You can move to here. Channel. It's actually a reasonably sized army. They're now mostly zombies, and we have winds of death, so. There's a bunch of orcs watching the battle too. Okay, fine. We'll just attack. Red King versus Burn Off Bylaw. We're not going to be... The Dread Aura is actually... That will help us. Because even though the Undead don't rout, lowering their leadership will cause them to crumble. Yeah. Hey, thanks, Ronald. We can't climb up the walls there, can we? No. We could climb up there. Climb up there. Yeah, we'll attack over here. Okay. And you. Go there. Go there. You go there.
My will be done.
You lot like that. And there we go. Okay. Gonna get you to attack that wall. You can't put the units over here. It's just like, no, there's a wall there. I suppose so you can't hide away from this tower there, but come on. Let me use the terrain. Go there. And go there. Undead versus undead. I like those ghouls. They got like a bluish green tinge to them. And all their sort of midnight blue, purple clothes. Quite good. There was a mod that expanded the Strigoi Empire out. It added a bunch of Strigoi units as well as no, don't put your ladders up. As well as a bunch of like human units which fought alongside them. That's pretty neat. I don't think it's been updated in ages, so. Which is unfortunate. I haven't looked into it, however, so. It was pretty neat last I looked at it. I think it needed a bit more work though. Sure. Wind of Death, the zombies. Splat. Go. Wah, 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 wah. Have these archer chariots as well. Yeah, gates are down. Charge through. Where's your leadership tank? 83, 75. We're actually fleeing. Come on, get in there. How far is 10 meters? Come on, I want it. Which one's your aura ability? There we go, Dread Aura. Okay, so it is really quite a small aura. If we look at it, yeah, it's just that circle there. Did I not cast? Why can't you cast Doom and Darkness Overcast? I thought I had put 3 points into it. Three, 25, 12. Yeah. The zombies feel dread in their undead hearts. We're just that spooky. Purple Sun of Xeros isn't going to help there. Sure, use your Power Stone. And some of the Black Grail Knights.
My orders enacted. Show us the foe.
I was going to say, who said that?
It shall be done. Ride them down.
Ah.
Heroes of Bretonia.
Yes. Oh, Bretonians, you haven't been heroes for many centuries.
We are ready. Grail Knights. Tomb King.
That's our lord. He's sitting over here.
The forward.
It's just zombies there. Skeletons there. Zombies there. Skeletons. Just stop attacking. I said stop attacking. It's a heck of a spooky sight. Desert skeletons versus swamp skeletons. Oh, look at that! The skeletons are actually holding their spears above their heads. Do they do that normally? Oh. Or at least when they charge, they were doing that. Pass that there. You get into the fight too. It's just a massive wash pit. There's a vampire there. Hop down. Just tie up these undead. You lot climb up onto the walls. You can charge in as well. Don't worry, you're not going to flee. You can't flee. The contrast looks pretty neat. It's like the bone brightly coloured Ushabti versus the Tomb Guard there. Why does it... Then you've got our Black Legion units there. With the horse resting its chin on his shoulder. You can go over there. What's that? More Ushabti? Oh, I can't use it. My army's full. I suppose summoning this unit filled up my army. Out of here, Fellbats. Okay. You can move up to there. Charge them. Most of the rest of you can just charge here. You move along here. Hey, now you can summon some more Ushabti. There we go. I want to drop your brow.
Unliving king. Sacrifice them.
Zombies? Get out of my way. Know who I am?
Attack the living.
That skeleton just face planted. Blop. Oh, he's dead. Well.
What do you mean?
There we go. The armies will fall away. Blop. And Struggle Ghoul King. Roar. Roar. Any moment now. Oh, wait. He's seen something. He wants to attack it. It was a massive Ushabti. And he's dead. There we go. Pretty good. And now we own Morgheim. And we get to see what this Hand of Nagash looks like. It would actually be neat, come to think of it. Kind of difficult to do because factions can be defeated before you get to them, but it would be neat if the Dread King, or even if the Grudge Bringers, because they have a history together, if they had like a mechanic or like a mission to sort of defeat the other one once and for all, or to get revenge back on those meddlesome mercenaries. I don't know how you could do that. Maybe you get like a item you can unlock for them, which gives you a like a mission location or something, if that's possible. There we go. We get the Hand of Nagash is successful. Our agents have recovered the corpse of the Hand of Nagash from Kislev. Very little remains after he was slain by the magical sword Grudgebringer. If we were able to retake Morgheim and recover certain artifacts, we may be able to resurrect the hand. We get 2 artifacts here. The Orb of Chelsea. Powerful weapon to be used against the undead, though its twisted malevolence torments its wielder with visions of impending undeath. Plus 10% weapon strength. Leadership +5 and melee attack +6 when fighting against undead factions. Blade of Malak. Forged by Malak the Cruel, this sword easily dispatches the undead. Not that the living shouldn't fear it too. +12 melee attack. Weapon strength +14% when fighting against vampire counts, vampire coast, and untomb kings. And also enables sundering attacks. And resurrection of the hand. We may have failed once, but we will not fail again in bringing our fellow disciple back from the grave. Oh, we get the Amber Trance. Another leadership tank. Cultist of Centurion. Priests of Tra. Those artifacts we just went over. And do we have to recruit you at some point? Or do we get you next turn? Okay, we'll build the Skeletal Garrison here. We'll get rid of this Catacombs Watchers. Arcane Conduit. Let me read that again. Is this for the artifacts, actually? Or is this for a hero? I was just thinking, because it's talking about a character here, and I thought it was going to give us, like, a hero. Or is it for the artifacts? Unless it gives it to us next turn. The artifacts are pretty nice. Honestly, the armor sundering is quite nice to have, but we can't give you both of them. What's the other one? Orb of Chelsea. I mean, they're very specific, fighting against undead factions, which the undead don't tend to do too well in the campaign, so you don't fight against them. I can give them to you. Will you be able to make use of them? Let's keep putting points into here. No, actually, I haven't put any points in Tomb of Darkness. Let's put that in there. I'll give you Blade of Malak and Orb of Chelsea.
Live attack.
Oh, there we go. It's a lord we can get. It actually increases our maximum number of lords by 1. Yes. I'll recruit you right away. Hand of.
I keep my own counsel.
There we go. Jeez, you look grody.
Prepare the burial chamber.
Okay. Get some mummies in your army. Some skeletons. Yeah, let's build that there.
My father demands it.
Let's give you your full name. Go. What's this say about him? One of the original Dark Lords and once one of Nagash's favorite servants, the powerful Lich, only known as the Hand of Nagash, has fallen out of favor after repeated failures. He will do everything to regain the goodwill of his eternal master. Okay. 80 armor, 75 leadership, 34 speed, 55 melee attack magical, 55 melee defense, 450 weapon strength with 300 armor piercing, 25 charge bonus. Everything else there looks pretty fine. He's a spellcaster too, it seems. What was that bonus he had here? Eternal Crusade. In the name of Nagash, all kingdoms must fall. There is no rest, no peace, and no mercy. Okay, so he's immortal. Plus 8 leadership when fighting in foreign territory. Plus 10% campaign movement range. Plus 5 vampiric corruption, local province. And plus 15 melee attack when fighting in foreign territory. Oh, I could give you these items now. You're better suited for them than a spellcaster. Yeah. Sorry, Gunther. Your toys were taken away from you. You could have the Shrieking Blade, though. And the Ruby Ring of Ruin before. What are your skills? He has the Punished One. The Hand of Nagash has strapped the torso of a most hated foe to his helmet. Though the name of this unlucky person is lost to time, it is said that the terror and pain of his last moments still radiates from his tortured remains. Plus 50 armor-piercing weapon damage, plus 10 melee attack, and ability the Punished One. Constant on self, disabled if his leadership is lower than 50%. Discouraged for 10 seconds. Minus 16 leadership. Okay, that's pretty nice. Discouraged is the, when you hit the target, they get discouraged. By the way, the Hungering Blade. When the Hand of Nagash fades, the forbidden runes in this blade activate, using the life of his enemies to preserve his unholy existence. Plus 20 charge bonus, plus 10 melee attack. Okay, so he's gonna have like 75 melee attack. Poison attacks, and Hungering Blade. Active if he's in melee. Disabled if his hit points are greater than 50%. Okay, so it becomes active when his hit points get half. When he gets lowered to half health. Replenishes hit points of combatants. Okay, so it heals him. And it gives him plus 30% damage resistance. That's pretty nice. Chariot of the Hand. Okay. He's got a Spooky Chariot. Return to Madness. Grave Ward. Dark Pact. Yep. Terror of the Lands. Where the Hand of Nagash goes, fear and despair follow. Minus 5 enemy leadership, minus 6 public order, local province, plus 3 vampiric corruption. That's on top of the 5 he causes normally. That's plus 8 vampiric corruption. Dark Chariot Master. The Hand of Nagash has always been infamous for their merciless use of chariots and riders. Okay, bonuses to chariots and cavalry. Unliving Traveller. No land is too remote, no place is truly ever out of reach. Plus 15% campaign movement range, and campaign line of sight plus 12%. Warrior Lich. Magic made the Hand what he is now, but in war he prefers cold steel over the might of magic. Plus 30 charge bonus, plus 8 melee defense and attack. 28 extra melee attack there. Destroyer of Lands. Burn the cities of the living so they may join us in death. -5 enemy siege holdout time. Plus 25% income from looting settlements and plus 25% income from sacking and looting settlements. Call of Death. Focusing the winds of death around him, the Hand of Nagash can unleash a devastating wave of destruction. It's a vortex for 4 seconds around self, affects enemies in range, 40-meter radius range. Okay. Is it a vortex centered on himself? Interesting. Stick him in the middle of combat and then that it seems. Usual yellow tree, except for this. Judge, jury, and executioner. To be honest, it is mostly executioner. Everyone who stands against Nagash is guilty by default. Your crime is life. Your sentence is death. Actually, isn't that like... I'm thinking of Judge Dredd, and there's Judge Death. Isn't that... Yeah, that's... That's what they say. Judge Death and the other dark judges, their whole thing is that the living are guilty of the crime of life. Oh, jeez. -40 melee defense, -60 armor, and -70% speed on a unit if they're a lord or hero. Okay. Powerful debuff. Invocation of the Heck, Curse of Undeath, Curse of Years, yep, that's the usual Law of Vampires, Arcane Conduit, Aura of Supremacy, Magical Animus, Undeath Resurgent, that's the usual Red Tree, Restless Dead, Immortal Horror. Okay, that's the usual Blue Tree. Yep, pretty nice abilities. It becomes like a... it seems like putting him on a chariot would be the best option with all of his charge bonus and melee attack. And then just use this to destroy groups of enemy units. And I suppose he can duel? Might be more effective if he's on foot. Because on the chariot, he's sort of going to be bumping around. And if he gets low on health, get things back. If this is a blade... Wait, hang on. Is this an item? I think it's an item. So this would be a trinket? Or an enchanted item. If this is a weapon. So the Hungering Blade. Okay, so it would replace these, so I'd have to give them to someone else. Fine, fine. I mean, you could use these if you're fighting the undead. They are kind of specific. I mean, they give... Well, the Blade of Malak is more useful because it gives melee attack and sundering attacks, which is effective against anyone. Whereas this is only useful against the undead. So. Still want that. And we'll just build up your army there then. You can go into that stance. Recruit more skeletons. Hey, are you interested in peace?
Who dares disturb my great works?
No. Okay. How are things going over here? That's a lot of ruins. Is that Skaven? No, it looks like Chaos Corruption. Yeah. Did trolls take over all that? Hmm. You can get hard to hit. And that's fine. We have a commandment I am going to put here. What's up? Vampire local populace is 2. Okay, so that's really not enough to be too concerned about. Get worship of Tra. I was thinking, since we're like Nagash, worship of Asaf should possibly be worship of Nagash, so that we can get some vampire corruption going or something like that. But we don't really have any buildings which cause vampire corruption, so it's more if there's vampire corruption around, we don't have to worry about it. Right, well, since we got the Hand of Nagash, I suppose, probably be calling it here for tonight, but for next time, oh, we encounter the Grudgebringers. Jake's fist. There's that meddlesome, what's his name? Where is he?
The Empire.
Yeah, Bernhardt.
Greetings on behalf of the Empire.
Not aggression
What brings
pact.
you here with a sheathed blade?
I feel they should have a rather negative opinion of us with the history. Get a military alliance with them. Where are they? They down here? I'm getting distracted. Yeah, we'll probably call it here for tonight. But next time, we'll probably try and go up to the Desolation of Nagash. I don't know what I'll do, whether I'll try and take settlements away all the way along here. Getting over here is a pain. Either go around this way, or this way. I usually go this way, which means going along these mountains here. Chaos, corruption, and then you've got the pass, which is just pain all the way along. It does say it's still ruins, and the vampire corruption's pretty high, so I don't think Skaven will. There is also chaos dwarves over here. If I send... You see, I'd like to do several things. I mean, we have to defend our lands over here. Get rid of Sudenburg. I want to get rid of Aswad Sithans. We haven't really had to worry about all this. I don't know what Arkan's doing. If he's still around down there, probably not. But I would also like to send the Dread King up north to attack the Empire. There's also the Books of Nagash to consider, which we're not going to get all of them. That requires going all the way up here, I think, for one of them. Yeah, so that's not going to happen. But I would like to fight against the Empire a bit. But it's sort of, if I send both of my armies up this way, I like to defend my territories behind me rather than just burning and not having any place to stay. Or fall back to. Wait. I have a unique building? It's for vampire counts, is it? Vampire counts to follow us in the gash. I think I saw a unique building here. No. Okay. Probably we should get that. I think maybe we should get all the buildings which the followers of the Gash get, considering we kind of are. Followers of the Gash is specifically Arkan the Black. It's his faction's name, but in this context I think it could be expanded to the Dread King. But if I send them up there, we won't be able to go this way. So if I send them towards Desolation of Nagash. I mean, what does the building there give us? More winds of magic. It causes a lot of vampire corruption. It's nice to have. Don't know if we get any unique unit from it. I don't think so. Maybe we'll just go north. I might send an army over there or something. Maybe you. We'll see whether we can get it. If not, eh. But yeah, anyway, we'll save it there, and we'll continue with this next time. Wonder what those settlements have in them, all those ruins. Trolls, probably. Trolls' weakness is leadership, and we do have a lot of debuffs for leadership. So that's going to be something we could deal with, even though we don't have, like, flaming weapons. Anyway, well, thank you very much for joining me, and I hope you'll join me again next time where we continue our Dread King gameplay.